Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be showing you the highest win rate Jax jungle build at the moment, which is Bork into Trinity Rush. That's right, Bork is actually Jax's best first item rush. It's nearly a 70% win rate as a jungler, and we picked Jax at a perfect time. Their whole team is auto attack based except for their support. They have the Xin Zhao, Graves, Vayne, the Yasuo. Yasuo is still a lot of auto attacks. We're in a pretty good spot. I'm going to get a ward down to defend my red buff. I mean my blue side. So I'm just gonna plop that down. I was a little late getting over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my Oracle Lens. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the mute all. Jax jungle is a super simple jungle champion. If you like things like Xin Zhao or Warwick, he'll be right up your alley in terms of playstyle and things you look for in general. We are gonna go ahead and start E. We're gonna max W first, Q second, and E last. E no longer makes sense to max first anymore as Jax jungle. It just doesn't get quite as low a level per cooldown. On top of that, your clears will be faster with the W, plus your 1v1s will be a bit stronger. What you want to generally do is get level 3 down. I'm going to go ahead and skip this area. Jax does take blue side more comfortably than his red side, since the red side camps are gapped out a bit more. It's more challenging. We're going to get a point in our W, so we can get more of our pass. We're going to auto attack W, reset. I'm going to try to take out these little ones first. I'm going to walk this back. We want to get as close to the blue buff as possible. That way we can just walk it in. Bop it with our W. And we'll finish it off. If you use your E properly, you should be able to block 2 autos from it. I used it slightly too soon there. But yeah, Jax is perfect here. The only thing that gives Jax an issue on their team is the brand. If their team isn't very auto attack based and you still want to play an 80 jump style jungler, try Xin Zhao or Jarvan or even Warwick. We just kept our full 8 passive stacks up from Wolves to blue to Gromp there. That's why it's really important to walk between your camps on Jax. That way you can do that. Jax can comfortably take 4 camps and then go fight for Scuttle Crab. You'll be full HP with refill potion. We can crush Graves in a 1v1. Just gotta get on him. I'm gonna run him down. I'm gonna hit him with an auto attack W reset, get our E on. Yeah, he still had his flash? Shit, alright. I wasn't expecting that. Xin Zhao is likely to... Oh, he's actually bot side. Looks like he's gonna die for it though. We're gonna stun it early to take off its shield. Whenever you gank people, you want to try to run up to them before you Q. That way, once they dash away, like Graves dashed away, then we jumped on his head with our E on. But he had his flash, so... He played it pretty well. I was also not expecting him to have flash since he just killed my laner moments ago. This area might be warded. Yes, Jax, it's normally 4 camp clear to gank then scuttle. You have lots of time for that. Yasuo's kind of acting like he knows what's up here. Got some damage on him. Not sure if it's necessarily worth. We are going to back here soon, so hopefully it won't matter too much. Take down these Raptors. Raptors is one of your worst camps to take early game. They do a lot of damage. So in your first clear, this will generally be one of the consistent ones that you skip. And we're just going to go ahead and reset. Actually, do we want to reset? Nah, we want to wait till we can get recurve bow. We can get recurve bow here. Your Bork is cheaper than Trinity Force, which is really cool. On top of that, gives way more useful stats. That's why it says Jax highest win rate build. Trinity Force is a really good second item on Jax. So after Trinity Force, you can go for Titanic Hydra if you really want to. You can go for Death Stance. You can go for Sterix Gauge. Those are all really great options. We can back and get our recurve bow now. It's a huge back for us. We can also pick up a control word as well. Very, very nice. Really cool thing about Bork is whenever you solo dragons or anything like that, you'll be 100% full HP And it gives you a lot of surprise damage because the every third auto synergizes really well with Jax's ultimate 3 auto passive. Jax is generally played as a top laner. The reason why you don't see him in the jungle as much is he struggles badly versus most tank jungle champions and versus mage junglers. He's really only powerful versus AD jungle champions that are auto based. Even Kayn can give Jax issues because Kayn is mostly a spellcaster. I want to go top. Graves doesn't have anything. The enemies are playing super heavy around bot. I just jump over. I was not ready for that. Auto attack reset. Use my E to block his auto. He's dead. Got him. I was super low when he started fighting me. He had a pretty big advantage at the start of that. I don't want her to take the fruit, so I'm just gonna wait. I don't want her to accidentally step on one. If your E is on cooldown, like with what you saw, then yeah, people like Zinzao can solo you. He just randomly showed up on my wolves. Got their control ward. I'm pinging out his red buff. It looks like she's interested. That's really cool. She's gonna head over here for that. I don't think we are... Oh, here it is. Auto attack W reset, use our E. Q on top of him, we get the kill. We'll get his red buff now too. That was a huge play. Now if she didn't listen to us, I would have had to back off. But since she did listen, it set up a really, really nice play for us. You're not always going to get opportunities like that. It's only if your teammate's really willing to listen to you. Yeah, Graves just shoved us off that red buff really hard. I'd like to get my own red buff now. Yeah, I don't really want to fight Yasuo. He's got tier 2 boots. He's a lot faster than I am. Jax does have really high base movement speed. It's one of the fastest in the games. Master Yi has a base movement speed of 355. So it's not the fastest, but it is one of the faster movement speeds. Nice drop from our bot lane. Should be hitting level 6 before the 8-minute mark. If it's taking you longer than that, then you're in trouble. Auto attack, W reset. It's one of Jax's only real mechanics. And also weaving in Qs between your autos. But generally, since we're doing ganks, you just hold on to your Q for as long as possible. Similar to a Warwick Q. It doesn't look like that's going to go well for Vayne. Yeah. When it comes to AD carry fights all in, generally the lethal tempo or Conqueror AD carry wins. And he has lethal tempo. She has Pressy attack. Pressy attack is generally better for short trades. The lethal tempo all-ins are super, super nasty. We'll go ahead and pick up boots. We can't afford the pickaxe anyways, so it's fine to get boots before you finish your first full item. We're pretty close to the board. We should be able to get it on our next back. We could probably gank the Graves. His flash is going to be up. I'll go snag my blue real quick if I can. I don't know if Graves will let me, though. Looks like my stuff's still up. Yeah, I'm going to try to help Garen. If Garen's building really greedy items, all he had to do was rush Bramble Vest. This is gonna... Ooh, Graves just used his dash. I'm gonna use my dash early because I have my blue smite. Just use my stun a little early because I wanted to land it. Got him. I have my flash still. Auto attack W reset. Auto attack. Just bop him away. He has no clue which way I'm gonna go. I can just fight him with my E back up. Use my Oracle Lens to kind of figure out where he was going. Auto attack W reset. Jump last second to land the stun. We get the kill. Nice. This 𝐒𝐿 is giving our team huge value. Really, my bot and mid are all doing fantastic. It's only top lane that's struggling right now. Graves isn't a bad laner. Graves has a lot of burst. I guess it makes sense with what Garen built. Garen's building like kind of squishy assassin kind of styled Garen. I do believe if you rush Bramble Vest versus Graves top, I don't know if it's possible to lose to it then. Your clear speed starts to turn up a lot once you have your level 6. There are Jax builds that can rush Tiamat, however that will put you behind in your 1v1 power really far. So generally, I would recommend you rush straight for Bork or Divine Sunderer. Rushing Trinity Force isn't bad, it's just not as good as rushing straight for Bork or Divine Sunderer. And obviously, if you decide to go for Divine Sunderer, then you can't build Trinity Force. So if you did want to go Divine Sunderer, then you get Bork, or you could just go Bork into Trinity Force. We're going to use our R, auto attack, Q reset, auto attack W. And he got crushed. And he even had Red Smite. Red Smite's a lot better for 1v1s than Blue Smite is, because it makes you take reduced damage. Look at this healing. This is why you rush Bork first. Just off of killing Scuttle, I got back almost all my HP. Fantastic. Can max our Q second. Auto attack W reset. Should be able to get this. Bane's fucked. She's so dead. There's just no way. Yeah, she's a goner. Awesome. I'm gonna pick up some fruits. Zin's gonna have his red smite up again. Thinking maybe his Grout might be having. Nah, he looks like he took everything. I'll just reset. We can get our full Bork. Massive purchase. On Jax, your best boots generally gonna be. If you go for Tenacity, you don't have to go Merc Treads, but if you didn't go for Tenacity, then you kind of have to. Against their team, they're mostly AD, and I already have Tenacity, so I'm going to go Plated Steel Caps. Actually, I need to finish getting my Bork. What am I doing? Yeah, I'll get my Bork, then I'll get my tier 2 boots. Got another control word as well. You can still play Sunfire Aegis Jax Jungle. It's a solid choice. You are a bit of a budget tank. At that point, you may consider just playing Rammus or Zac rather than Sunfire Aegis Jax. I mean, it is still an option if their team is heavy auto attack base for your E, but still. Your best mythics on Jax in order is normally Trinity, Sunderer, then Sunfire. Those are really his best. The crit ones aren't good on him. Obviously, the mage ones aren't. So, Gore Drinker isn't bad on him, but at the same time, it's not good on him. It's not what Jax is really about. Gore Drinker plays a lot better on champions like Red Kayn or even Jarvan. I want to do a Gore Drinker Jarvan video. Gore Drinker Jarvan's pretty legit. He's watching me. What a chump. Auto attack W reset. Got bombed. He even ignited me. I'm gonna heal up like crazy though. I'm not gonna try to take her CS. I'm just gonna help her shove it. Since I was bot side right now, you can earn a lot of respect from your laners by helping them shove, as long as you don't steal their CS. If you're stealing the CS, they'll be really mad at you. Now, if they are freaking out that you're helping them push because they don't know any better, then I've said it before. I've said it a lot. But you should back off if they are freaking out because they might AFK. It's kind of rare for that to happen, but it does happen. Since I was just bot, he's going to lose his red buff off that. Auto attack W reset, get my E down. I think I can get this before he shows up. I want to pull in the bush just in case. Oh, seriously, Yasuo? I have my R. I think he nearly died there. Graves even blasted me. Graves hit me with his Graves R. I still almost won that because my ultimate gave me a bunch of extra armor. That was really close. I didn't want to chase because I don't think it's worth bleeding my 400 shutdown gold. I'd rather just stay alive. I'm going to go for this guy. If Trinity Force gave lifesteal, I would say it'd be worth to rush Trinity first over Bork. But since Trinity doesn't, whenever you take trades or you're soloing stuff, you lose too much HP. Bork keeps you full HP non-stop. Hopefully Garen doesn't try to take this. Alright, cool. Garen should just go shove top. The turret's like wide open. I guess I'll go shove top. I can go beat Yasuo in a one-on-one anyways. Right after I get my blue buff. Jax does scale really well. He tends to fall off in team fights because he'll get hit by too much AoE stuff like the Brand. Against their team though, Brand's really their only AoE champion. Oh, what's going on, big boy? He flashed away. Where the hell did he go? He's just waiting. My R's already back up though. You see, I held on to my Q there. He had nowhere to go, so I was gonna wait until he tried something sneaky. What a goose. I was like, wait, where'd he go? he did the standstill tactic. Yeah, Brand, oh god. I outplayed myself. Graves did way more damage than I thought he would do. It's just a few auto attacks, he chunked the crap out of me. Damn, I need those plated steel caps. Let's get that Trinity. Heartbound Axe is normally the best one to rush down in the Trinity. It is the most expensive, but if you build the dagger and longsword first, it's pretty easy to get. Get the Sheen next. I was trying to juke out the Brand stun. He held onto it for really long. If he would have used his Q early, I would have basically dodged it and then killed him. But since he held onto it for so long, it put pressure on me. Kind of think of it like someone who has one arrow and they're pulling on the string. Like once they let go, if it misses, they have zero pressure on you. But he just held on to it, so it made that situation pretty challenging for me. You gotta walk to me, Blitz. It's fine. I just really would like to stay away from their Brand. He's so annoying. Oh my god. We almost 2v1 there. If Graves wasn't so fed, I think we could have. Because of our E. Oh, this Bork feels so strong though. Garen's pushing top now. He's getting some resources. He'll get in the game at some point. It's probably for the best for him to just split. Brandon Vane will cut him in half if he shows up. By him staying top, it's given our team something. It's much better for him to do that than it is to just farm my camps, I'll say that much. Sometimes when your teammates lose lanes, instead of pushing out, they'll just like kind of stay in your jungle, which puts you behind, and then your team doesn't have any pressure on the map. I can solo Graves, even with his item advantage, I can crush him. He doesn't have a chance. He even had Ignite. When I fought him and Zinzao at the same time, I didn't even see them because I was daydreaming when they kind of got on top of me. But I think we can crush him, especially if his Ignite's down. I have a lot of healing. I think I realistically have more healing than him, because with my E I can block his autos and then he won't be able to heal off me. I'm gonna push up for the red buff. Jack's R is on such a short cooldown. That was a complete accident. Yeah, I count there's 2 wards over here. Yikes, I'm kind of glad I messed that up. I have another Oracle Lens now too. They're gonna, oh god, what? What's going on here? I think they're gonna come here. Okay, maybe not. No. We had a free pick on their red buff. I'm not gonna back. There's no point. By the time I get there, they'll already have taken inhib. We had a free pick on their red buff, and then Kiana randomly decided to fight like 2v5. It was just her and Kog'Maw over there. I'm gonna back now that I have red. Blitz and Garen going in 2v4. Interesting. If I was with them, the same thing would have happened. We're not gonna win 3v4 like that. One of the most fed persons on our team is Kog'Maw, so if we're not fighting with him, it's probably not gonna go well. Me and him have the most gold on our team by far. I used my E a bit early. I'm gonna turn on my R. I killed him now. I still full HP. That's the power of Jack's E. It's fantastic. Jack's jungle does have options like Press the Attack, Face Rush. They're not as good as Conqueror though. Press the Attack may be a little better than Conqueror early game for ganks, but in terms of scaling, it's quite a bit worse than Conqueror is. I think Yas is gonna run into me. Is he over here? Where is he at? Oh, there's Brian. Wow, dude, that 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈 is... Those movements look juiced, if you know what I'm saying. The way he dodged that was very interesting. Yeah. When you see 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈 players doing interesting movements, there's a very high chance they're juicing. They're just pushing down our mid lane. It's kind of nuts. I think we can actually out base race them because of me and 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈. Jack's attack speed's kind of nuts off passive. Like, we do have to break through more turrets than them, but at the same time, we don't want to have to go to them. Xin Zhao's gonna ult me. Yeah, Xin Zhao ulted me. I had to get onto the Brand. Brand even flashed to get away from me. Got him. Snapped his neck. I accidentally just put a point in my E. I'm gonna jump away. They're gonna keep chasing me. I think I just run it down over there. If I try to cut my line tight, then ooh, there's no blast cone there either. I gotta just heal up off these guys, I think. I need to get all my health back. I don't know if they chased. There might be both of them. Okay, it looks like they didn't. They decided not to chase. That's actually good. One of them, I think, they probably both should have chased. Vayne could solo Dragon there. I think that was a mistake by them because they're gonna lose turret off that, and obviously they lose golems. Losing golems isn't as bad as losing turret though. Even if taking them is quite satisfying. And Xin Zhao has 0 chance versus me. He must have somebody else here. Oh, okay, yeah. That's I forgot about this. I forgot like that Yasuo can ult off a Zen knockup. That's my bad. I thought I could pinch off Brand really fast. I thought it was just Brand and Zen there. I didn't realize it was the Yasuo as well. Nice ult from the Qiyana. Great hook by Blitz. The Blitz hook kind of scared me, honestly, but paid off. Nice. I think that's game, man. I think 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈's too big. And I'm big enough to where it forces several of them to come to me. I can just sit on split push right now. For our final item, we want Sterix Gauge. This will conclude the 70% win rate Jack's jungle build. Super high win rate, considering Jack's overall as a jungler has a win rate of around 48%. This specific build with rune setup is 68% win rate. Pretty nuts. It's the reason why it is I think Bork's overtuned for melee champs. Like range champs, it seems like it probably is balanced, except for Lucian. But I don't know. It just seems a little bit much. I'm gonna stun him, just jump away. I need my... Oh no, Blitz, you didn't do that. That didn't just happen. Oh, I just killed Blitzcrank. Fuck. No, I thought he would have gone over there. I'm sorry, Blitz. That was not on purpose. I think he knows it wasn't on purpose because I waited for him. You may say, well, why not let him hit the plant? If I hit it, that's faster than if him having to hit it because I can like charge it up. Plus, my autos are faster anyways. Bada boom. I didn't even get an assist. What is this? The enemies really think they have a chance, do they? Against a Jax 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈 when their whole team is like auto attack based. Usually against 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈 you want long range pote like Syndra or Xerath. And against Jax you want mages or tanks. Q on her to keep up. I don't know if we'll be able to keep up anymore. Ooh, never. Garen was there to, of course, splash the damage. And I nearly died from just one. Oh my god, dude. That's so fucking dumb. Brand is such a annoying champ. He's just chunking. He's such a good defensive champ. He's really. It's almost like that concept of don't chase Singed. Chasing Brand's really the same thing. He does so much damage, and it makes it free for him to land his abilities if you chase. I didn't realize he was still there. I didn't realize we were still chasing in terms of Bran. Turns out Bran was kind of chasing me there at the end. I'm going to go on a split push. I'm going to ping out the dragon, and I'm just going to go split. I'm done doing these stupid fights. I can absolutely decimate Graves, Xin, Yasuo, Vayne, and I could fight, minus Brand, I could fight any two of them. So Vayne, Yas, Xin, Graves. I can crush him 1v2. So I'm done team fighting. Let that be a lesson, guys. Jax jungle, generally, late game, you don't want a group, just like Fiora. Just like with Fiora or Tryndamere. Generally, their team fighting is not great. I think Graves is still over here. He might be grouping back mid. You still have decent wave clear on Jax with your raw attack speed. You can even use your E. Oh, I missed the cannon. That sucks. Looks like they're chasing the Garen. I better just go for Dragon. It gets risky the farther up you go when our team has zero pressure. They may come for Dragon. I was hoping they were going to chase the Garen. I'm just going to have to run. That sucks. Xin Zhao flashed to get to me. What a dingus. Oh, I could have just stayed. Thought they were going to just keep chasing Garen. Oh well. That's tragic that I'd use my flash. Back to full HP, not too shabby. I'm going to go chill out in the bush up here. I might be able to... Well, I don't want to because the brand. The brand's making the grouping really hard. I'm just going to stay on the split push. I should have just like drag go. Can wait for the Vayne. My team doesn't even really need me to take Baron with them. 𝐒𝐿 kills it so fast. I'm going to show early. I already see where Yasuo and Xin Zhao are. I'm going to use my E. Wipe this wave. You can still get T-Mat at this point. T-Mat will help your wave clear even more. I don't really want to chase. I'm going to break that though. That gives them a lot of information. Are they actually chasing? Yeah, they really are. Yeah, they can't keep up though. Graves had to run away because I was going to kill him 1v1. Graves burned through all of his abilities. He had nothing left, and I had my high attack speed. Oh no, there's Xin Zhao. I need to get my health back. Are we gonna get it? Nice, we got it. I could kill them all here. They had no chance. I'm gonna go for their inhib. Kiana can defend base from Yasuo. Like I said, as long as I'm not fighting Brand, I can kill them all. Jax was a really strong pick here. Even though their Graves is fed. Bear in mind, Graves has more CS and more gold, like more CS and more kills than me. I'm not, even though I'm fed, their Graves is more fed than I am. And the rest of their team isn't too far behind. Almost got Vayne. Oh no, that just happened. I died. I don't think I had a very good way out since they have base speed up, so I was just committed at that point. I was gonna get the kill or I was gonna die trying. Kiana can definitely get away if she tries though. I don't Blitz, what are you doing? Run! Oh god, is he gonna die from that? Almost. Oh man. Alright, let's get at this point Team Matt's gonna be huge. Team Matt's gonna be really damn strong. We could go for Ravenous Hydra or Titanic. I'm kind of feeling the Ravenous. Ravenous. I want more Omnivamp. Vayne does true damage anyways. I don't think Titanic would be as strong as Ravenous here. Both would be good though, for sure. We'll go and split bot lane here. If I went top, enemies are going to go dragon. Even if my team loses fight, I can take inhib. But if I go bot split, we fight dragon, I can group on it. It may just be worth grouping with how strong the 𝐒𝐿 is the thing. That's one of the things that's making splitting a little more contested right now. Because if I do group, realistically 𝐒𝐿 can kill their whole team in just a few auto attacks. 𝐒𝐿 is very similar to 𝐒𝐿 when you think about it. And what they do in team fights, they both just AoE shred everything at once with just a few autos. I'd say 𝐒𝐿 probably does a little better. The difference is 𝐒𝐿 has her R. I'm gonna get this wave up real deep. I'm gonna stand in front of my minions so I have something to jump back to. So as yeah, like that, I can just jump away. Brand must be on my balls. The only reason I didn't just tear Zen apart is I figured his teammates were over here. I can't see shit. I'm gonna go get that dragon. We built a lot of pressure with the split. They're over there just still catching the wave. Got it. I'm gonna ping. I'm gonna go top. Garen has TP. He could split push too. I could stay bot realistically. Doesn't matter. We could run double split. Their team doesn't have that hard of engage. They don't have like a Hecarim or a Rammus or a Sejuani. We really shouldn't do that though. That's not a good idea. Fighting them from their base. They get base speed up since it's past 20 minutes. They have the positional advantage there. And we already have that inhibitor. Like, we can still win the fight. It just seems like a lot of unnecessary risk. Like, if I came there, the enemies aren't going to fight. It's that simple. They're literally not going to fight. Because it would be a 5v5, so they'll just sit under their turrets. Just jump away. Blue smite him for the speed up. Blue smite typically is better for split pushing. 𝐒𝐿's being a crybaby. He's trying to quit because he wanted a 5-man push on a already broken inhib when we don't have Baron buff. You can't simply just shove that wave down when they're all 5 under turret. They have enough wave clear too with the Graves. Their whole team really. Their whole team can chunk the minions really hard. They're not low damage. There's just no need to try to force that. We have map control. What we should have done was I split bot. Garen could realistically stay mid. And my team could just all like group top. Garen has TP. Or even I go mid, split. Garen stays bot, that way I can group to either side. Basically just not grouping on a broken inhibitor there. If we had Baron buff, then we could, because we could just dump the Baron super minion into their turrets, but we didn't have Baron, obviously. I want to fight him so bad. He's not going to fight me though. I think we both know what's going to happen. Nice. I didn't have my R on when I was fighting Yas. Plus Graves was there. I really didn't take that much damage. If I would have had my R on, I really wouldn't have taken any. might die here. He can't. I don't think he can get to me. He's just chasing me. I pulled the Graves aggro and I pulled the Yasuo aggro and he's just chasing. That's perfect for 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒. 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒 plays better in smaller fights, so they have less people to focus him down. So you can just mash shred. I need to heal up though off something. I need that Gromp. Hopefully 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒 doesn't try to steal it from me. Gromp heals you up as well when you kill it. Very nice. Oh, I actually killed him. He's dead though. I think that's game. I think that is GG. I don't think there's any coming back from that for them. Realistically, they can't beat us. If I just hold a split push, there's just no way for them to do much. We don't have any minions here. We have 0 minions. Oh, this is all warded, is it? Oh, we could have won that fight. Oh well. I'm gonna go grab the red buff. This game's really playing out pretty damn slow. It's kind of what you sign up for on Jack's jungle. Jax can drag the games out really long with his split pushing. We're level 18. We're 3 levels up on Zen, 3 on Vayne. Everyone's going to start catching up eventually, though. Someone's going to come over here. I don't care who comes. Someone's going to die. I probably need to go for dragon, actually. Yeah, you missed your little stun, bitch! Oh, I didn't have my R on either. I took a lot of damage from that. I'm just gonna split push top. That's not even Dragon Soul for them, and Garen's not over there for some reason. I can solo anyone on the enemy team. I don't think Garen can. I don't think he can at all. Hopefully we win that 4v5. They don't have brand, so they're all just physical damage. Even if we lose that fight, I'll get inhib and I can stall game out. Yeah, it looks like 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒 can kite it out. No Brandar there, maybe? Oh, wow. That fight turned sour. That turned really sour. Wow, how did that happen? 4v4, we got wiped. They have 3 people left. I'm going to have to fight 1v2 to win. Yeah, that's game. In hindsight, I should have actually tried to recall. I didn't realize that the enemies didn't have mid minions, so me just throwing my life away on a very low risk play puts us at a steep disadvantage, blowing a lot of gold and map pressure. Without the enemies having minions, there's no way Yasuo can solo push and fight our 2 base turrets. You'd think that if they didn't have Brand there, that they would lose the fight because he's their only AP. And Garen has a bunch of armor. Qiyana has 0 armor. Blitz has a bunch of armor. Like, we have 2 armor tanks there. Shocking. They don't have Kraken Slayers either. I can probably get this last inhib. They might all be waiting over here. I have no clue where they're at. But hopefully we don't force a fight mid too hard. Looks like we're trying to. You really don't need Tiamat. The reason why you may say, well, why don't you build Tiamat early? You just don't need it. You don't need it until you're just hardcore split pushing. That guy's annoying. I would turn on him and break his neck, but obviously he has his teammates with him. That's the frustrating thing about it. But then we heal back up with a few auto attacks. I have a lot of sustain. Yeah, they're all just stacked up right here. I soloed Yasuo. I was gonna kill him since I healed off the minions too. Got him. Let's fucking go, dude. You know what the sad thing is? I soloed Yasuo just barely, even though he missed his wind wall. Like, that's how tough Yasuo was there. If I had red smite, it of course would have been easier, but still, that's just nutty. With my Rage Blade, just pounding hits into him with my R on. I think that's game. And heal all the way back up to full HP. It's full HP Jax in the base. Sitting on 2.5 attack speed. Well, that didn't work. Alright, GG guys, we'll play. That's how you play some Jax Jungle. If you enjoyed this Jax Jungle commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.